Hello, town dog. I'm back. Got a little crowd my throat again today. Anyway, I'm back here in Flight Simulator Extreme Edition multiplayer. A little plane. This is the same one I've been flying. I got it poked away in this little garage here, little hangar, and we're going to try to get it out here in a minute. Head out to a little airport. We're sitting at Love Field in, I think it's Nevada. No, it ain't. It's Arizona. I said at Love Field in Arizona. And we'll be going to Needles. Is what I got in mind. Let me go back to the map just a minute and take an eyeball. See what this is right here. Let's see what we got. Pretty sure it's Arizona. And the name of the city should be where we're going to. Not sure. This is not telling me what I want to know. Let's go another route. This will tell me a little more. Yeah, this is Arizona here. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Arizona, New Mexico. Let's see it. This is Arizona. We're right on the upper north end of Arizona. And we'll be going straight across there. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We are in Arizona. I thought it was in Arizona. I'm trying to be sure. And we're at Love Field in Arizona, and we're going to be leaving here going to Needles, which they got Needles have got a VOR name EED, and Needle, and it's 11520 high altitude, and it's a heading of about 265 from here, best I can calculate. So we're going to try to get this thing ready to go. Let's get this plane out and get ready to go. Back him out of the hangar before we even start her up. Here we go. Backing out. Like same little biplanes. Don't fly real fast. I think it's about 108 miles to where we're going. I did test that. Somewhere around 100. Back him all the way up here west enough to turn around without having to hit the building. Roll him all the way back. That's good enough right there. Stop him. Lock the brakes back. Get into the 2D cockpit. Here we go. And to get him started up, we're going to kick it right there. Turn these two here on. Push this to the top. Turn the fuel on. Then the magneto's on. Now it should start. Hope. Uh-oh. Didn't do it. Yeah, it did. It did. RPM's up. I actually didn't hear the sound of the engine. RPM's up, I believe. Oh. Yeah, I hear it. This ain't very loud for some reason. Maybe I got the sounds turned down. Pretty loud a little while ago, I believe. That's wide open. Let's go back into here then. One other thing. Right here. It's a little better. I think I can stand that right there. That's what we want. Sound pretty good a while ago, and then all of a sudden it ain't loud no more. Now, we got that ready to go. We're going to turn on this. Let's turn my navigation on. The panel lights, that's everything right there. That don't come on. We don't have a pump on this one. Smoke comes on, but I don't know if we got any smoke or not. I had set smoking this one. This will be a project I need to do, but I hadn't done it yet. Alright. Go back inside here. Got the inside lights on. Bad there. Well, I hear it running, but I don't see no prop moving. It lied to me. Didn't crank either. It lied to me. Sets up. Everything's up. The prop ain't moving. But there'd be good reason for that. I thought I had that up. Usually if you don't turn everything on, they'll go crazy to jump off the map. Alright, we do have it running this time. That's the reason I didn't hear it. Just didn't come on. Because I swore it did, though. Everything, all this stuff come up. That's down here now, it's still up there, though. Okay. That's manifold pressure. It still wouldn't. Alright, we got it now. We do have it running now. I thought I had it a while ago, but something lied. I noticed the prop wasn't turning. Okay. Back into right here. Let's see if we can get this thing to a runway. I don't know how much fuel we got. It wouldn't hurt to check it probably. But I don't know where the fuel pump's at on this airport at this point. I've seen it, but I've moved and I don't know where it is right yonder. Let's see if we can make a way over and get us some fuel. Just to be sure we got a plenty. I think I see a taxiway right here. Across midfield here. Crossing this runway at midfield. Anybody coming? Nope. Go over to here. I'll turn here to the right. Go across that in the midfield. I don't know how much fuel I've got. I don't think it's full, though it's been idling all night. I haven't restarted the game. I'm just gonna verify that it's full. I'm gonna take for granted ain't nobody coming. Watch out. Better watch out, get run over. Get all swamped up on here. Here we go. We made it across there without getting run over. Go with this fuel pump. Get us a tank of fuel. And then we'll put this thing in the air. Altitude of the other airport, or this airport is 900 feet, I think. I don't remember what that was. Don't remember looking, honestly. One of them is 900 feet. I don't know what that is. That's something I need to check too. But the mountain between here and there's a lot higher on that. I know that. Tell me, just look at the map. All right. Well, there should be a tank of fuel right there. I'm gonna call it without even looking. I had 45 gallons a while ago when I looked. I will go to 2D and see what we registered right here. 56 gallon, yeah, it came up. Okay, it's 45 a little while ago. Back to the outside, and let's see if we can find a place to take this thing off. We don't need runway more than a few hundred feet long, so we can start midfield here. Take off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop at the hole short and out here and set up my autopilot and everything for the flight. I'm not sure about the altitude. We started at 6,000-7,000 to work from there. Let's stop right here before we cross. Or before we get on. If we cross here, we go to the end of the other runway right yonder. Anyway, I'm gonna pull this right here up, and I said the VOR at the airport was 11520, and it's just before you get there. Really, it's not at the airport. It's this side 5 miles or so, probably somewhere around there. So that's what we're gonna start off with. So we're gonna go 11520. 20 is what that is. Here we go. Now go this way. Uh-oh, there comes a big old plane in there. 20. Now, short as the runway is, we still take off either direction. Go. It don't take nothing to get us off. That'll take care of that right there. We'll set that. Whoop, that's supposed to be 20. What happened? I clicked 2 times. It jumped pitches instead of hundreds. Come on, right there. I'll get it, man. There and there. Get them both up. Now we're ready to go. We did have an airplane come in. Look like you maybe messed around down there. It's a big, it's like a DC-3, but I think it was a little different. Anyway, let's see which way I want to take off to. If we bring up these 2 things here, and I said I'm gonna leave out on about 265. So let's give us 265 on this one right here. That's almost out the front end, okay? Right there's where we're going to be going to. And I'm going to set the altitude about 6,000, 65. Whoops. Okay, I'm back. I guess she's through. She'll walk off and come back 4 times before she leaves the room, but she's through, I hope. Now, let's see what we got going. I'll say I'm going to set this on about 6,500 for now. 50, 65. There we go. We'll try that right there. Where'd that plane go? He's still sitting out there and looking around. It's alright. As long as he's not on my runway going my way right now. That's all I hear. Alright, here we go. Let's put this thing there. No tail up. A little extra airspeed. Pick them up off the ground. Out the runway hitting. Let's give us about 110. I probably won't do that. What am I doing? 170. Whoops, 16. I'll get right in a minute. Right there. Now we're going to bring this around now. 265. That's good enough right there. Let's see what she starts up now. She don't know the computer. She loves a bunch of music or something. Like I said, it's a little over 100 mile, about 100 mile flight, so it's going to take a little while. This plane. We've got to climb up. I know there's a mountain swing in there. Well, we're in some pretty tall stuff here. Might not be too much worse. I got something to go by, tell what I'm working with or not. Well, I can't move. All right, we're the. Actually, once we level off, we're in the tallest mountains right about now. Right in front of us there is the tallest thing we got to here and where we're going. We can clear it, we got it made, but the clouds hanging down there, you might end up with a cumulus granite cloud there, and it'd be a little hard to fly through one of them. They get solid when you get in the middle of them. But anyway, we're going to see what's out here and see what we can do. Sound like we need a little mixture. What's going on here? Come on. Are we stalling or what we doing? A wind? What in the world? I guess we're up to altitude. That's what it says. Oh, why we dipped, I don't know. Act like a downburst. We're up to altitude here, but we're not high enough. Let's go a little, see if we can get a little more. I'm gonna climb a little slower though. How about the mixture right there? See what happens. Might not help none, but it won't hurt. Isn't similar. In real life, you have to watch how high you pull that or low. The way my settings are, you're not going to hurt the plane by pulling it. In real life, you burn the valves out or whatever you got. You get it too lean. Go back outside the plane a minute now. Got a rock in front of us. I hope we clear everything. I'd say we clear it. Looks at right there. I'll set the altitude on all right, we just picked up the VOR where we're going, or just outside of where we're going. 95 miles and about 5 to 6 degrees to my left. Or yeah, to my left. That green arrow on my right says it is. That's what we're going to do. Go left a few degrees and bring that green arrow straight to the top. Rotate your plane around the signal, not the signal around the plane. Now we got it going that way. One more back that way, I'm too far, right there. There we go. Whoop. We lost the signal. That's good enough. We got a good reading while we had it. And the reason we lost is the mountain is still tall enough to clip it out. We're drifting behind mountains and losing signal. So let's keep climbing until we get up high enough where we stopped at 74. It don't look very much. I don't know if we're clear or not. What I'm going by says we might be, but it's going to be close. What I'm going by is, I'm going to show you what I'm going by. Now I've got the GPS set up. I'm not flying GPS, but I got it set up just so I can read the distance. That was a while earlier. Right here, I had this on the other screen. As long as that's red, the bright red, you're not clear. The pinks, you're borderline, maybe clear, maybe not. Yellow, you're clear, but not very much. And that's what I'm going by. Green is the elevation is well down below you have to safe. All right, there's a signal come back on, back up top. These mountains right here is the one that's cutting me off right here. I'm getting behind them little mountains every now and then, enough to cut the signal off. That's a 3-point signal, and we're losing at least one of them. And when you do, you lose the 2 points on the ground and 1 point on the plane. And the 3-point signal gives us distance. That's where it gets this, triangulates to get this mileage on it. Now our runways where we're going, I looked at them. Now we're still a long ways out. We're 92 miles out yet. The runways are leveled in 29 and 2 and 20, and we're going on a heading of 259. Well, actually, we'll set this right here. Now this is, we're gonna set this, but it can't. We don't need to set it. We pass. Actually, we don't need to set it. We pass the VOR, but it won't matter long we use this no here to fly by. Use the green one to fly by. It won't matter where I put this one. Whoop! I raised the airspeed. That ain't what my mouse supposed to be over here on the sudden. 29 right there. That's the runway heading we're going to try to come in on. Once we pass the VR, we'll swing around it. Once we see it or pass the VR, whichever comes first. Now I'm going to put the GPS back off the screen out of everybody's way so I can see the elevations all I'm looking at really. The directions all by bank flying these green arrows here. And 90 miles out and directed in front of me to the VOR. VOR is this side of the river. There's a VOR on a mountain, then a river, then the airport's on the other side of the river. I think it's a river. It's either a river or a spot of green territory, but I think it's a river sitting in there. Yes, with some water. It goes all the way up to, that water goes all the way up through there to, I think it goes all the way to Grand Canyon back over yonder, but it's way over there. I had a choice to go here or Grand Canyon. I thought I'd go here first. I picked this before I realized where I was at. I hear my wife. She got her. My video over here. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get out and take care of business. About 2:30 before I have to take care of everything though. It is now 12:34. We've got plenty of time to finish this. I got a few more things I need to do besides that too though. Gotta watch the temperature tonight. I got empty buildings I have to keep them warm, keep freezing pipes in them. I had it turned off last night. It didn't quite get cold enough to hurt them, I don't think. But pushing it though. So tonight's supposed to be a little cooler, I think. Tonight and tomorrow night. 2 to 3 days. So I say you're calling for a little snow around here. I think. We're going to fly a little plane across here and see what we got going. Let's check a little terrain around us. There's a little ripple hill under me. Some woodland. Desert look like pretty near. That's what Arizona consists of. So we is. Now we're going to go this way right here. Now we can go right here. There's inside the cockpit, the lights are on, the panel lights are on, the actually interior lights are on. It's what that pink showing up on the white, it's that light, red lights. Let's go. right here. That should take that pink off right there. Yep, it's gone now. Our gas gauge right there. What's the temperature around here? Does it give me anything? "32 degrees outside." Where my plane's at right now? What it says. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, but hard to believe it's 32 over there, but it might be. They did have some snow in that area the last few days, so it's just above her. I don't think it's this far down though. Alright, we just about clear all these mountains and everything. Once we clear them, we actually could come down a little if we wanted to. There's another ridge out there about halfway to here in the airport that's almost this tall, but it's sort of narrow. You could fly around it if we wanted to the left, just a little cleared. 5 degrees, 10 to the left would clear it by the time we got there easy enough. So as soon as I clear this next ridge, I may come down and swing left a little bit. Come around back in the other way. In fact, that we need to be way away for the runway heading one. But it's still quite a ways. We're still 81 miles off the airport. I had tried to see if I could put anything on these panels here. It'd be nice if I had a couple of gauges right there, so I wouldn't have to have the pop-ups so much. But I don't think I can put them in here, but you never know till you try. I'll switch, but I'm not going to flip it. That says smoke on. I lied, I did flip it too. It's got its own smoke, but not the one I had. All right. Smoke off. Let's see what this does. Should smoke her too. It does, okay. I didn't see it set still a while ago. Okay. Ricky Branch has joined the game. Wonder where he's at. You join here or somewhere else. It don't matter. I just wanted to see if he'll get to be part of the game or not. I don't see him nowhere at this point. Like Mike can find how far I got the node up. The node picks him up as AI. It may tell me how far away he is. You look and see. It hadn't picked him up yet. Most time it will though. Most time it pick him up as an AI. It hadn't yet. Oh, did he go back out? No, somebody else. Two has joined. Another one, okay. As like they usually does. The node will pick him up as AI on the joint FS. Just because he's in my server. I'm waiting to see what he does. Hadn't picked him up yet. Nope. It may not, since it's been on so long. Usually it does though. Give him a little while. They might not have actually put it into the game yet. Joining the game, getting in the lobby, and getting into the game is two different things. I got to put a plane on the ground for it to start tracking them, I think. That's what it's got to do. My GPS will track you if you put it on the ground. Or at least while it's there, maybe not on the ground. Sometimes it don't. Well, let's see where we're at. We're still 70-something miles out. Here comes one of the aircraft in. DC-6-300 turbo, substituted by a King Air. So I'll see a King Air. Now he should be on my node, joint FS node. He ought to be there now. He is 4,000 miles away, so I ain't got to worry much about him getting involved. That's that one where the other he ain't put in yet. They like me two buddies putting in together, so. I keep going to the other screen to keep losing sound. When I go to the other screen, it cuts the sound off FSX. That's the only thing that X-Plane's got for it. If when you leave the screen, it don't stop the sound. It keeps going. Of course, on some things you want it to stop it too. But if you're just browsing for that same game, you don't really need to stop it. In here, it stops the sound every time you leave the screen. I got a second monitor when I go over to it, click on it while I lose my sound in the mud. I'm running OBS, TeamSpeak, FS, joint FS node, and my GPS all on my second screen. Let's see what we're doing. We still got that far and we're straight ahead still, so we are. We got rough little mountains down there. Top something sort of blasted away, look like, or something. Eroded. Now, that mountain right there looks pretty close, don't it, people? That is one of my yellow mountains I was talking about right there. I was supposed to be clear along this yellow. That is yellow. I was supposed to be clear about 2,000 feet. If it gets in 2,000 range, she should call out 2,000. I think I've got them on here. If not, I need to put them on here. Coffee cup's empty again. Means I gotta trot through the house, get a cup of coffee here in a minute. Here we go. The clouds all puffy up here with me. I'm flying along here at what, 7,500 feet, I believe it was. Look and see. 7,400. And the mountain's pretty close on me. Anytime you see the trees standing up, you're getting pretty close. We got a A321 coming in, substituted by 737. And I don't know how close he is. He's the same man or somebody else. Let me see if I can find out. He is, oh, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 AI now. Where are we? Come on, brain. I forgot what I was going to check. Oh yeah, I can check right here. Only got 2 of them, so I got AI off AI. They may have some AI, and I'll be picking them up too. Yeah, showing 2 people and, well, 3. Showing 3 people besides me, plus 1, 2, 3 AI besides that. I don't know who I'm picking up besides that. We're picking up somebody. I got 6 AI besides me on my own node. Usually more accurate than that though. But if they got their AI on, I'll pick up their AI also. Probably what I'm doing. Only 2 people besides me. Bombardier, one of the AI showed what a bombardier. It's showing Sub-Zero the bombardier. I'm showing 3 bombardiers. CRJs. 2 730s. Well, 3, 4 of them. One down at the bottom there. And a King Air. I don't see them all, but that's what I'm seeing. On there. There's nobody close enough for me to pick up on my GPS. Well, they're further away than that. More than 300 miles away, I think. I'm showing them 4,000. I'll be right back. back. Hobie. All right. Let's see where we at now. Okay, we're 61 miles, 62 miles right at it. 6.8 to the VOR, or to the, yeah, the VOR there. 69 miles from the airport, so the difference will be in about 6 miles from the VOR to the airport. After you pass it, about 6 miles to the airport. Across the river on about the same heading. Or about the 265. Right now I'm traveling on a heading of, on what I am traveling on. 259 now. What kind of terrain we got around us now? And clouds. The clouds are hanging there. Terrain is pretty rough under us. It's almost like it's blanketed with something. Got a mountain coming up on my left. It looks like slightly. I don't see it on the GPS. That's that ridge, though. That ridge goes through. I see it on there. But the one on my left got a line on the GPS, which I think is hiding that line. Once I zoom it out, there's a mountain somewhere in that area, sort of pink, slightly. So it's gonna be close. The one on the left there's the tallest one. Right under my left wing, probably to get there. But we could always swing around if we thought we had to. Once we pass that, that's the ridge I was talking about. I could have went to the left around all of them. Because we're right at the end of the ridge. Them last two there on my left, the last two, and the rest of them, the elevation's down low. So we're gonna go this way here, straight across the top. Once we cross, we're gonna come down a little. Start bringing us down into an elevation, that lower land down there. I've got a message on the GPS popping up. Airspace near. losing my. Alright, we're running VOR 11520. It's on both radios, left and right. Nav 1 and Nav 2. Nav 1 left, Nav 2 right. The yellow needle says that the runway heading is that direction. The green needle says there the VOR is. It has actually drifted slightly to my right, so I'm gonna move 2 degrees to the right. So I go straighter to that green arrow. Bring it to the top again. That's where it's supposed to be. It's about right there. Oh, with them milk bottles. Don't see nobody but clouds. So we'll be alright. We know everything's alright, so it ain't gonna hurt. Alright. Now that airport's, that mountain on my left starting to show a little further over now, and ain't showing so close. Two degrees I just turned away from, but it wasn't for that reason. It was only to keep that green arrow straight in front of me. $55 miles to the VOR. We're almost halfway. Alright, we're coming through the mountains. Oh, my GPS is froze or something. No, this is another row of mountains out in front of me. Apparently. Yeah, there's another row of mountains in front of me yet. Either that or my airplane is frozen on the GPS one. I'm crossing one ridge, but another ridge in front of me. I thought this was it. Apparently it ain't. The other ridge is a little taller than this one. Right here's where I need to swing out about 5 degrees. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a chance on it. I'll tell when I get there what to do about it. If I don't take my eye off of it too long. Between 20 and 30 miles in front of me, there's another ridge. Be right back. I think it's right, but somebody on TeamSpeak. Oh, he came back, yeah. Okay, he's up there by himself. Alright. Pretty sure it's, let me verify that. Yeah, he's back up there. Okay. He's back on TeamSpeak. See what we got here. I set my screen back up to where it belongs on this machine on some games, and I'm hoping it don't cause problem with people watching them. If it does, I'll set it back. Probably realize it. I had it on. Heck, I forgot down. Level and something, I think, by what they were doing. Anyway, I moved it up to 1920 by 1080. That is my screen size. I just moved the video up on the game up this morning on this one. Yes, I did the one truck game. I forgot to move it up. So either did or I've got to do a nudging with it up and see what it does. I moved everything up but the game, and it made it a little small on one side of the display. It ain't to change the size. It didn't. I was the same size I was running before, but I was running it center when I changed the display on my machine, and then on OBS with it small, it put it on one side, the same size it was. But I forgot to change the size in the game. I changed the video and the OBS screen size in OBS and on my display on my computer, but it didn't change the game, and that's what the reason it stays small. And you don't see it while you're recording. You only see it after you go to play it. Well, I didn't see it. I put that away. When I went to play it back, I saw it. Pretty good video, so I didn't get rid of it. I left it off-centered. I thought it was alright for a video, because I just left it off-center and went on and displayed it. The next one will be centered and probably on the big setting, but if I notice it's given, I'll try it on my old machine. If my old machine to handle it, I call it good. If my old machine gets me in trouble, I'll try to set them down. As long as it'll work, other people should be able to see it. So I use that older machine to grade how well they run. Sometimes. I hadn't too many over, but a few. They load a little slow over, but once they load, they play pretty good. Just under 44 miles left to the VOR, with another 6 to the airport. Little ridge in front of me looks pretty good. The one on my right is the taller part. That's what it shows on my GPS also. People just keep going in and out changing planes. It's the same people. I think every time they change, my node doesn't give up the old plane. It keeps it. Oh, okay. I lost it completely. All right. I lost everything on the nodes. Now, yeah, I got a sack full of AI. Every time they go out and come back in, it's listing them as a new plane. It's not giving up the old one. That's one of the faults in showing FS. It don't refresh rate right. When it refreshes incoming, but no, it don't get rid of the old planes. I turned the node off and back on, or not the whole node. If I turned it all the way off, it'd probably give them up. But just for taking me out of the simulator and putting me back in, they go away and come back. I'm showing 5 planes besides AIs. There's only 2 plus AI in here. A bunch of AIs. Now, back over here. So he keeps going in and out. After he does that, he puts another plate up on my showing FS, which I can turn that off. I don't need to be on it. Let's tear it down. Now it won't interfere with it. The sun getting a little low, it looked like in the game. It's starting to get a little reddish looking on the sand down there, on the ground. That sun's hanging low. I don't want to be in the dark in the land. I don't believe I will be. Now there's no ILS on that airport, so I have to find the airport and land on it myself. And the VOR's not on it, so I don't know if it's any NDBs or not. I didn't look. I could take a quick look-see. Let's see what we got on that airport for us. Don't see nothing. Nope, nothing out there. All we got that's the VOR we're using right there, and 6 miles from out of there. According to the calculation distance on the GPS and the nope. There's no NDBs or anything to use. Must be having trouble with his plane. He's going in and out with the same plane all the time. Or one from the same. He may have 50 paints of that one plane, changing planes. It's listed the same, except maybe the last name maybe changes. I didn't look. But it keeps going in and out with the same plane. It keeps adding on to how many people's in the node, which I've got it turned off on my part now. I try to keep one up for people, for our group to use it who need to use it. My machine runs almost 24 hours a day, every day. I'll boot it once in a while, every day or two. keep it refreshed, but that's all it gets. I gotta find some screws. I gotta find some. I gotta get on the internet and find a couple of pieces of. Well, I'm getting sleepy on myself. That ain't good. Might have been snoring even. Let me get this done so I can get out of the house and wake up a little bit. Well, we're out of the mountains now. No, GPS says it might not be quite clear. Let me check and see. Close it, bring it back up, refresh it. Yeah, I've cleared that mountain. I can come down now. I'm gonna come down about 5,000 and see what we got. Try 4,800 and see what happens. Don't like you play that with autopilots on, does it? We don't care. They don't have to like it, just do it. At least it's not explained. It didn't turn my autopilot off when I done it. That time. It keeps trying to come in, look like over and over and over, and kept going back out. I don't know what's going on with that. Connection may be a little weak. He is one. He ain't getting in. He's trying, but he keeps going back out. He might have made it that time. 7-7. What? Oh, he lost it again, I think. I think he's trying to bring a plane in that won't come in, I think. Probably what's going on with all that AI stuff before you get kicked out. My connection may be a little messed up due to the way things have been going. I don't know. Let's see what we got now. Turn it back on. There we go. I bet I got 30 planes in there counting all the eyes, and ain't nobody in there but one or two. Well, something's going wrong. They having trouble kicking in and out or going in and out, and losing connection. And the AI is staying in when they go out and come back in. There's only two people. I don't know which one is doing that, but I was going to do that right there just to get back center front. It's the best way I found to get center and know you center. And I'm going to go outside the plane again and look around. Let's see where we at altitude wise. We're still coming down. We're not down to 4,800 yet. Plane leaning a little to one side. Wind, I think. See it straightened up right then by itself. I was fixing to move the joystick. By the time I went to move it, the plane set back up. That probably wind caused that time. Alright, we still got the same guys and the same plane. I got a phone call. I'll be right back. Okay, let's see what we had here. A little offline again. The wind's done pushing us over. But it's alright considering the fact that we're going to have to come in a little to one side of it anyway. We're out of the mountains. We're coming down between some mountains now. Our altitude that we're coming down, we're down to 4,800. Look pretty good. I didn't check the altitude of that airport. I really need to know bad. Wouldn't hurt a thing to know the altitude of the airport. I don't believe I wrote it down. I've got the altitude of the other, but not this one. Well, yeah, that's this one. It says altitude of Needle is where we're going. And said it is 983 feet. So I guess that's alright. I'm gonna come down another 800 feet. There we go. Let's get down to there. GPS showed me between a couple of mountains here. Airport plane leaning a little bit to one side again. I believe I got a crosswind on me. What I believe. There we are, leveled off, 4,000 feet. And we're right between two mountains. Shows one right there. It actually showed me past them here, but the GPS showed me between them. Right there. And right there. I don't see that one. It's a little in front of me. I guess that's it over there. That's the one right here I'm looking at. It's a little in front of me. Right there. It's the Sandy Mountain. Can't see it because the color of it very well. Anyway. We're 15 miles off the VOR. So we're getting pretty close to where we're going. I'm going to move back toward the VOR a little bit, get too far away from it. .5 degrees is the most I'd want to be off of it for right now. Once we pass it 6 miles the other side, we should be over an airport slightly to our right, I hope. That'll give us room to turn in on it. It's at 900 feet. I'm going to come on down another 1,000. That'll give me, well, let's make it 3,200. There we go. That'll give us 2,100 feet above it. Uh-oh. $12 miles off the VOR. We're going to fly straight past it and try to watch for airports on our right about a mile or two or at the most. Maybe not that far. We're still not down to 3,200 yet, but we're coming down. I'm still in between two mountains. As long as they don't get in the way we are. At the one on my front left, I'll see it begin to get out in front of my wing there a little bit. I think we're alright though. Or I can always swing a little round if I have to. The road goes straight in there, down to that other elevation, look like. It probably goes to the airport, looks of it. It may come around to behind it and back to it. I said 265 after I passed the VOR. I'm on 266 now, so I'm gonna go 1 degree toward that VOR again. Whoops, that's the wrong direction. Oh, that's all right. We're gonna stay there. I was thinking that would give me one less to give me one more. So one back the other way is more like it. Till I get across there behind the airport. We're down now to there. Look pretty good. If I go 2200, let's go 2500 right there. That'll give us a better approach altitude. We're only 9 miles from the VOR, and that put us 15 miles from the airport. All right, our GPS just turned almost red all over. But that's because I got it zoomed too far, though. All the valley in front of us is still green and yellow, though we are. Well, we're yellow right now under us, so we're getting pretty close. What are we running here? 25. Oh, it levels off at 25. Alright. And we're in good shape for as the GPS is concerned. We're getting close to the we've got a lake. We cross the lake. There's two lakes. One big one, long one, and one little small one. Once we pass the small one, we're getting pretty close to the airport. Well, you pass the small one, then you got a good little ways yet to the airport, though. Say 2 miles or so. It's all right. Plane keeps leaning to one side. The joystick giving a little trouble, I think, also. But it just has a tendency to do that. All it is it's not centering itself. I make it center itself, it'll stay there a while. Like right there. It's not centering itself. That's a problem on my joystick. I hate that. And it's just it goes back. It just don't quite center itself on that one side. Alright, we're 4.5 miles from the VOR. We're going to pass it about a mile away, probably. Then we got 6 miles forward plus whatever the distance sideways. Part of it to the airport. It's laid up into a little valley just where you get to the other side next to the mountains. In the higher terrain, actually, about this high. About the same as what's under us now. But the lake is down lower. So we don't want to go down to the lake, we want to stay up here. I'm at 2,500. If I come down 500 more, I'll be at 1,000 above the airport, roughly. Right there, about 1,000 above the airport. Give it that right there. Get across this lake. Actually, here's this lake here. That still looks like part of this lake where the water's a little lower, but that's the second lake right out there. Just about right to the second lake, just that little dark strip between them. And after you pass that, it's about 2 miles or so on the right, the airport is. I'll see something out there in front of me now, but it looks further out, and I think we got to go. But it might be right. Something on my right out there right now looks like maybe runways. Starting to show those dotted lines out there. Usually where the airport first starts coming in. If a good size, this it is. It's a good size airport, and it's in a T. The two runway, one of them butts son of the other crossways, but it don't cross it, just butts into it, creating a T. Two exactly 90-degree different direction runways. I said this is the second lake car, but it may not be it. Maybe at that maybe it's the second one. I believe that is the second one. It looks like water out there to the airport. But it looks too far out though for what I'm looking at. That's the other airport right there. That's the other lake right there on my front. That's not it out yonder. That's the airport out yonder. We see the airport. I do believe that's it. Get this thing down on that airport. I got business to tend to. Now, whoever it is, that airplane just keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out. I don't know if he just got a bad airplane or if I got a bad connection. There's only two in it. But there's two in it, same two being in all morning, so apparently they're not getting kicked out. The airplane itself, but you get a bad airplane, it'll do that. It'll go in and out and won't stay. Anyway, we're getting ready to land this thing. Won't be long now. Let's get right here. The VOR is now behind me. I have passed it. That 6 mile run we talking about is now within. That's our runway right there. The T will be on the top of the T when we come in. That's the runway we're gonna get. We'll be coming in. I've got it set up on the heading of that right there. 29. That's 29. It's the number of the runway. 29 is the heading of the airport. Runway when we get there. So we get ready to take control of it. In fact, I'm going to take control right now because there's no reason not to at this point. Just went manual. That looks good. Back off a little on that throttle, slow her down. Now this plane right here outside the plane is hard to judge your speed. You'll get too slow in a hurry. This plane will stall out and fall with you. It don't play. Get my trim where I want it, about there. Back throttle off just a little more. Hopefully that's good enough. Coming into the airport. This is an airport called Needle. Actually, Needle is more than one. Alright, here we go. Outside the plane landing, or crash. Maybe it'd be a controlled crash at least. Oh, we had a little video jump in. That's about as good as you're gonna get it. That was about as good as you're gonna get it. Couldn't have been better if I'd done it myself. Oh, I thought I did. Okay. Let's see if we can find a place to park this thing. I don't, taxiway at the end. We'll go down and come back. But see if we can cut across the dirt in this thing. Yeah, that touchdown was about as clean as it's gonna get. Tail just now going down. The tail comes up quick on this thing. Get over here, this. Oh, there one of the guys going. Well, he is joined, so he's coming back in. He went all the way out. Look like. Back there and park this thing. I don't know how much fuel we burnt. We had 56 gallons, I believe, what we had. We at 26 now, I burnt 30 gallons. Go out and come back in and change the sound on you. Look like a runway does. Oh, it crosses the taxiway. It don't cross the runway, but cross the taxiway. This taxiway creates a entrance to that runway. If I remember right, the fuel station right in between. I checked earlier. Was just checking what was on the airport, and I found the fuel pumps right in between here, I think. Yeah, there they are. We go down and prepare to fuel up, what we do or not. I probably won't fill up until I come back. Both of them guys left completely and come back at time. I might all restart the simulator after I park it. Alright, let's shut her down. Alright, here we go right here. She's idling. Turn the lights and everything off. Alternator off. The magnet off. Should have cut the throttle off first, but it's alright. Would have been better, I'm sure. We'll cut that in there off. It's all the power down. Everything's off. We'll close these out right here. We don't need these. There we go. Outside the plane a minute. There we go. Check and see where we at. We're sitting right in here. Right in front of that building, right beside the pumps. And that's where we're going to try to come back to. I know what the ID is, so I'm going to restart my simulator right quick. Alright, that's going to be it for now. So we sound on and we're going bye-bye. We'll catch y'all later. We'll fly another flight, drive a truck, go hunt. We'll do something here at the wild. Day, night, tomorrow, whatever. Won't be getting quite as many videos as fast as I was because I was putting them up trying to get more on the site. Now I've got over 300, over 340, I think, in that area. So now one or two a week should be sufficient, and I'll try to get a few along. Might get more some days than others, but I've got other things. Life does get in the way. You have to sort of, this is a secondary, it's not the first. My wife thinks it might be the first. That's beside the point. Anyway, This is it. I'm gonna be gone. Bye bye. Catch y'all later. I'm a gone.